Hi, this is Leslie, and I want to just warn you ahead of time. I have a terrible cold, and I may pause in the middle of this at times because it's hard to talk for a long time. But I wanted to talk about the three things that I came away with from this course. One of the main things I came away with is that Meg's, Meg's, if you can see it, Meg's, I mean, it's a huge book. Um, a- Excellent resource for everything you want to know. It has all the wonderful things I've probably remembered and forgotten. The WPA posters, the use of typography, how to use typography, how to do everything basically. And it starts with the history of how we as humans, evolved into these graphic creatures that we are. And one of the things I learned is about expressive typography. It's really hard to get type to just represent something for you, like whether it's an event Easter, St. Patrick's Day, New Year's, which is what we had to do. It's powerful, and I know it because I love fonts and I love typography. One example was David Carson's work in Ray Gun. If you've never seen it, go look for it. It's where the type was edgy and chaotic as the music it represented. And we also got the fundamentals of typography, which, can you see it here? Can you see it there? Kind of. No, it knocks me out. But anyway, so I used a lot of that for what I was doing with the typography in the expressive typography. And then we learned about visual hierarchy, and it's the secret sauce of great design. According to the fundamentals of typography, having a cold's hard to say anything. Hierarchy is how you guide the viewer's eye. Big, bold headlines grab attention, subtle, clean body text keeps it readable. And meanwhile, in Meg's history of graphic design, it talks about how Saul Bass, you know who he is, one of the greatest, used hierarchy to make movie posters and title sequences unforgettable. And I did a whole thing on my Adobe Creative. If you go to the page, it's all there about Saul. Love Saul. So hierarchy helps you organize content for readability. And it's a go-to strategy, and you need to use it and you need to pay attention to it. So the third thing is how to pair font families, because you just can't just hoity-toity, messy wessy throw fonts together. That's not going to work. You can't pair like a loud extrovert person, like a bold font, with a quiet introvert without a little finesse. And you can look in the fundamentals of typography for that, and also Meg's, and how to maintain consistency across different weights and styles. Um, I used a lot of font pairings to create cohesive designs, like how I did the St. Patrick's Day. And that kind of, especially the last one, I think it has a St. Patrick on it. That's one of my favorites. But I also like to use humor in my designs and what I do because, life isn't all serious and we shouldn't always be serious. And one of the things that also was kind of emphasized is, pardon me, don't be afraid to be humorous. It's something that if it's part of you, do it. Um, I only want to talk about the last thing that I have a reflection on. I've got another tool in my arsenal. Whatever I learn it's another tool that I have. It's another tool I can show people that I have this skill, I can do this job. And it's about confidence, really. Um, Confidence in what I know, what I've learned, what I can bring to the table. Anyway, thanks again for joining me on this adventure towards my master's. And design really is as much about the details as about the big picture. And whether you're 22 or 62, the only thing that matters is your passion and your willingness to learn. Maybe your font collection. I know I've got a big one. So I'll see you out there and I'll see you in the next class, and hopefully I will feel better. But I'm losing my voice. So thanks a lot and have a great, fantastic day.